gentlemen. St. Anthony's Higher Secondary School, Shillong, presents the musical saga, The Sound of Music.
This stage adaptation by our school is based on the true story of the singing Von Trapp family of Austria and their flight from the Nazis just before World War II.
Maria, a postulant in a Salzburg abbey, is distracted from her religious duties by the majestic alpine landscape and a restless, passionate spirit. The mother abbess believes that Maria's buoyant personality is incompatible with monastic life.
They have sung for 1,000 years. The hills filled my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from the church on a breeze, to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones on its way, to sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I come to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once
It's time.
I simply cannot find her. Maria, she is missing from the abbey again. Perhaps we should have put a cowbell around her neck.
Have you tried the barn? You know how she adores the animals.
I've looked everywhere, in all the usual places.
Sister Burns, considering that it's Maria, I suggest that you look in some place unusual.
Well, Reverend Mother, I hope this new infraction ends one of the doubts you'll have about Maria's future here?
I always try to keep faith in my doubts, Sister Bertha.
After all, the wool of the black sheep is just as warm.
We are not talking about sheep, black or white, Sister Margarita. Of all the candidates for the novitiates, I would say Maria is the least likely.
It's not true.
Children! Oh, sisters, come. We were speculating about the qualification of our postulants. The mistress of novices and the mistress of postulants were trying to help me by expressing opposite points of view. Tell me, Sister Catherine, what do you think of Maria?
She's a wonderful girl. Some of the time.
Sister Agatha?
It is very easy to like Maria, except when it is difficult.
And you, Sister Sophia?
Oh, I love her very dearly. But she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I'm saying.
She climbs the tree and scrapes her knee. Her dress has got a tear.
She waltzes on her way to mass and whistles on the stairs.
And underneath her wimple, she has curlers in her hair.
I've even heard her singing in the abbey.
She's always late for chapel,
But her penitence is real. She's always late for everything.
except for every meal.
I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel Maria's not an asset to the abbey. I like to say a word in her behalf.
Then say it, Sister Margarita.
Maria makes me laugh. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria?
A will-o'-the-wisp, a clown.
Many a thing you know you like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand.
But how do you make her stay?
And listen to all you say.
How to keep a wave upon the sand?
Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold her moonbeam in your hand? When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and bemused, and I never know exactly where I am. Unpredictable as weather,
She's as flighty as a feather.
she's a darling,
She's a demon.
she's a lamb. She'll outpester any pest, drive a hornet from his nest. She can throw a whirling dervish out a worm. She is gentle, she is wise. She's a riddle, she's a child.
She's a headache.
She's an angel, she's a ghost. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A will-o'-the-wisp,
A clown.
many a thing you know you like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand.
my child. Now, sit down.
Oh, Reverend Mother, I'm so sorry, but I couldn't help myself. The gates were open, the hills were beckoning,
Maria,
and before I
haven't summoned you here for apologies.
Oh, Reverend Mother, please, do let me ask for forgiveness.
If it makes you feel better.
Yes. You see, the sky was so blue today, and everything was so green and fragrant. I just had to be a part of it. And you know, this little bird kept leading me higher and higher, as if it wanted me to go right to the clouds with it.
My child, suppose darkness would come and you were lost?
Oh, Mother, I could never be lost out there. It's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It was the mountain that led me to you.
Oh.
When I was a child, I would come down the mountain and climb a tree to look into your garden. I'd see sisters at work. I hear them sing on their way to their vespers. Which brings me to another transgression, Reverend Mother. I was singing up there today without permission.
Maria, it is only here in the Abbey that we have rules about postulant singing.
But Mother, I can't seem to stop singing wherever I am. And what's worse, I can't seem to stop saying things, everything and anything I think and feel.
Some people would call it honesty.
No, but it's terrible, Reverend Mother. You know how Sister Bertha makes me kiss the floor after we've had a disagreement? Well, lately, I've been kissing the floor when I see her coming, just to save time.
Maria, when you saw us over the Abbey wall, longing to be one of us, it does not mean you are prepared for the way we lived here, did it?
No, Mother, I pray. I try. I'm trying. I really am.
And what's the most important lesson you have learned here, my child?
To find out what is the will of God and to do it wholeheartedly.
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? You?
Only for a while, Maria.
Oh, Mother, you can't ask me to do that. Please let me stay. This is where I belong. It's my home, my family. It's my life.
Perhaps if you go out into the world for a time, knowing what we expect of you, you will come to know what you expect of yourself.
I know what to expect, Mother. And I can do it. I promise. I can.
But are you truly ready for this?
Yes, I am.
Maria!
Yes, Mother. If it is God's will.
There's a family near Salzburg that needs a governess until September
September?
to take care of 7 children.
7 children?
You like children, Maria?
Oh, yes. But of 7.
I will tell Captain Von Trapp to expect you tomorrow.
A captain?
A retired officer of the Imperial Navy. A fine man and a brave one. His wife died several years ago, leaving 7 children. I know he's had the most difficult time trying to keep a governess there?
Why difficult, Reverend Mother?
The Lord will show you in His own good time.
Hello, here I am. I'm from the convent and I'm your new governess, Captain.
And I am your old butler, Fräulein.
Oh, well, how do you do?
Wait here, please.
In the future, you will kindly remember that there are certain rules in this house which are not to be disturbed.
Yes, Captain, sir.
And why do you stare at me that way?
Well, you don't look at all like a sea captain, sir.
I'm afraid you don't look very much like a governess. Turn on, please.
What?
Turn. Hat off. The dress. You have to put on another one before you meet the children.
But I do not have another one. When we entered the abbey, our worldly clothes were given to the poor.
And what about this one?
The poor didn't want this one. Oh, I would have made myself a new dress, but there was not time. I can't make my own clothes, you know.
Well, I'll see that you get some material. Today, if possible. Now, Fräulein...
Maria.
Fräulein Maria. I don't know how much Mother Abbess must have told you.
Not much.
Well, you are the 12th in the long line of governesses who have come to look after my children since the mother died. I trust that you will be an improvement on the last one. She stayed only 2 hours.
What's wrong with the children, sir?
There's nothing wrong with the children. Only the governesses. They were completely unable to maintain discipline, without which this house will not run. Will you remember that, Fräulein?
Yes, sir.
Every morning, you will drill the children with the studies. I will not permit that they should dream away their summer holidays. Each afternoon, they will march about the ground, breathing deeply. Bedtimes are to be strictly observed without exception.
Excuse me, sir. When do they play?
You will see to it that they conduct themselves with the utmost order and decorum. I am placing you in command.
Yes, sir.
This is your new governess, Fräulein Maria. When I sound your signal, you can step forward and give your name. You, Fräulein, will listen very carefully, learn the signals, so that you can call any one of them.
Liesel.
Friedrich.
Louisa.
Good.
Brigitte. Martha.
That's return. Now, let's see how well you whistle.
Oh, well, I don't need a whistle, Reverend Captain. I mean, I'll just use their names. Such lovely names.
Fräulein, this is a large house. The grounds are very extensive, and I will not have anyone shouting. Take this, please. Learn to use it. The term will help you. Now, when I want you, this is what you'll hear.
Oh, no, sir. I'm sorry. I could never answer to a whistle. Whistle are for dogs and cats and other animals. But not for children. And definitely not for me. It will be too humiliating.
Fräulein, were you this much trouble at the Abbey?
Oh, much more, sir. Excuse me, sir. I don't know your signal.
You may call me Captain.
At ease. Well, now that there's just us, would you please tell me all your names again? And how old you are?
I'm Liesel. I'm 16 years old, and I don't meet a governess.
Well, I'm glad you told me that, Liesel. We'll just be good friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14 years old, and I'm impossible.
Who told you that, Friedrich?
Fräulein Josephine, 4 governesses ago.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Brigitte. She's Louisa. She's 13 years old and you're smart. I'm 10 and your dress is the ugliest one I've ever seen.
Brigitte, you should not say that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
Of course, but Fräulein held us. What's the ugliest? I'm Kurt. I'm 11 and I'm incorrigible.
Congratulations.
What's incorrigible?
I think it means you want to be treated like a boy.
I'm Martha and I'm going to be 7 on Tuesday and I like a pink parasol.
Well, pink's my favorite color too. Yes, you're Gretel. And you're 5 years old? Oh, well, you're practically a lady. Now, I have to tell you a secret. I've never been a governess before.
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
Nothing. I need lots of advice.
Well, the best way to start is to be sure to tell father to mind his own business.
You must never come to dinner on time.
Never drink the soup quietly.
And during dessert, always blow your nose.
Don't believe a word they say, Fräulein Maria.
Oh yes, why not?
Because I like you.
Oh, all right, children. Get outside for your walk. It's father's order. Now, quickly. Fräulein Maria. I'm Smith, the housekeeper. I'll show you to your room. Follow me.
Poor little dears.
Oh, you're very lucky, Fräulein Helder. Oh, Maria. Fräulein Helder, it was a snake.
A snake?
Yes. Now follow me.
Although Liesel's feet marched at the sound of her father's whistle, her heart did a merry little dance at the sound of young Rolf's voice.
This 18-year-old young man takes both his job as a male boy as well as Liselle very seriously.
Rolf? Oh, Rolf!
No, Liesel. We must not.
Why not, silly? Is that why you're here? Looking for me?
Yes, of course. Oh, I missed you, Liesel.
You have? How much?
So much that I've even thought of sending a telegram just to be able to deliver it to you.
Oh, that's a lovely thought. Why don't you right now?
But I'm here.
Please, Rolf. Send me a telegram. I'll start it for you. Dear Liesel.
Dear Liesel, I'd like to tell you how I feel about you. Stop. Unfortunately, this wire is already too expensive. Sincerely, Rob.
Sincerely?
Cordially.
Cordially?
Affectionately.
Oh, Ralph.
Will there be any reply?
Dear Ralph. Stop. Don't stop your Liesel. If only we didn't have to wait for someone to send Father a telegram. How do I know when I see you again?
Well, let's see. I could come here by mistake with a telegram from Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin. Staying with... Well, no one's supposed to know that he's here. Don't tell your father now.
Why not?
Well, your father's so Austrian.
Oh, we're all Austrians.
Well, some people think we ought to be German. And they're very mad with those who don't think so. They are getting ready to... Well, let's hope your father does not get into trouble.
Oh, don't worry about Father. He's a big naval here. He has even been decorated by the Emperor.
No. I don't worry about Father, but I am worried about his daughter.
But why?
Well, you're so...
What?
You're such a baby.
I'm 16. What's such a baby about that?
girl on an empty stage, for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on. You are 16, going on 17. Baby, it's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful. Baby, you're on the brink. You are 16, going on 17. Fellows will fall in line. Eager young lads and cruets and cats will offer you food and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face the world of men. Timid and shy and scared are you of things beyond your care. You need someone older and wiser, telling you what to do. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you.
May tell me I'm sweet, and willingly I believe. I am 16, going on 17, innocent as a rose. Bachelor dandies, drinkers of brandies, what do I know of those? Totally unprepared am I to face the world of men. Timid and shy and scared am I of things beyond my ken. I need someone older and wiser, telling me what to do. You are 17, going on 18. I'll depend on you.
As Maria settles into her new home and job, the captain makes arrangement for her to be dressed appropriately for her position as governess to the children. Frau Smith brings in her new dress material. Maria is pleased, but wonders if the captain might be coaxed into buying more so that the children may have some play clothes.
Frau Smith squashes her hopes by informing her that the one-trap children don't play, they march. Ever since the captain lost his wife, he runs his house as if he were in one of his ships. Whistles, orders, no more music, no more laughing, nothing that reminds him of her, even the children.
Ah, how do you like the room, Maria? There will be new drapes for the windows tomorrow. New drapes? But these are fine. Nevertheless, new ones have been ordered. Now good night.
Fräulein Smith, what if I ask the captain about the play clothes for the children tomorrow?
Oh, Captain, he is leaving for Vienna tomorrow.
Yes, of course. How long will he be gone?
suspense. The last time he visited the Baroness, he stayed for a month. Oh, I shouldn't be saying this to you. I mean, I don't know you that well. But I think if you ask me, the captain is thinking very seriously to marry the Baroness before the summer is over.
Oh, that will be wonderful. Well, the children will have the mother again?
Oh, yes. Now, good night.
Good night. Dear Father, now I know why you have sent me here to help these children prepare themselves for the new mother. And I pray this will become a happy family in thy sight. God bless the captain, God bless Liesel and Frederick. God bless Louisa, Martha, Brigitta, and little Gretel, and oh, I forgot the young boy. What's his name? Well, God bless, what's his name? God bless Reverend Mother and Sister Margarita and everybody at the Abbey. And now, dear Father, about Liesel. Help her to know that I'm a friend, and help her to tell me what she's been up to.
Are you going to tell Fraulein Maria?
Shh. And help me to be understanding so that I can guide her footsteps. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Ghost.
I was out seeking a walk, and somebody locked the door as early as usual. I just wanted to wake everybody up. So when I saw windows open, You're not going to tell Father, Fraulein Maria?
How in the world did you get up here?
We always get into this room to play tricks with the governess. Louisa can make it with a whole jar of spiders in her hand.
Spiders? Now listen, were you out walking by yourself? If you wash that dress tonight, it will dry up by morning. Take these and soak in the bathtub. And you can come back here, we can sit and have a talk.
I told you today, I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do.
Afraid of a storm? Come and stay right here with me. Where are the others?
They're asleep. They're not scared.
All right, everybody, up here on the bed. Now, all we have to do is wait for the boys.
You won't see them. Boys are brave.
You boys weren't scared too, were you?
Oh no, we just wanted to make sure you weren't.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you, Frederick.
It wasn't my idea, it was Kurt.
Kurt? That's the boy I left out. God bless Kurt.
Why does he do that?
Well, the lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder answers back.
Lightning must be nasty.
Not really.
But why does it get so angry? It makes me want to cry.
Whenever I feel unhappy, I try to think of nice things.
What kind of nice things?
Well, let's see. Daffodils, green meadows, sky full of stars.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel and noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on the wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzels and noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winter that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites.
Hello.
Fräulein, did I not tell you that bedtimes should be strictly observed in this house?
Well, the children were upset by the storm, so I thought that if I... You did, sir.
And do you or do you not have difficulty remembering such simple instructions?
Only during thunderstorms, sir.
Liesel?
Yes, Father.
I don't recall seeing you anywhere after dinner.
Oh, really? Well, as a matter of fact.
Yes?
Well, I was.
Well, what she was trying to say, Captain, is that she and I were getting better acquainted tonight. Well, it's too late now to get into all that. Well, come along, children. Your father will like you to go to bed immediately.
Fräulein, you have managed to remember that I am leaving in the morning. Is it also possible that you remember that the first rule in this house is discipline, and I trust that before I returned, you would have acquired some.
Captain, I was wondering that if before you go, I could talk to you about some play clothes for the children.
Hello, Maria.
No, if I could just have some material.
Well, obviously, there are many things, not the least a bit reputatious.
But they're children.
Yes, and I'm their father. Good night, Fräulein.
Do you think we could do this every day?
Don't you think you will get tired of it, Louisa?
I suppose so. Every other day?
Oh, I haven't had so much fun since the day we put glue on Flora and Josephine's toothbrush.
I can't understand how children as nice as you can manage to play such awful tricks on people.
Oh, it's easy.
But why do it?
Perhaps that's where we can get Father's attention. Yes.
Oh, I see. Well, we have to think about that one now. All right, everybody, over here.
What are we going to do now?
Let's think of something to sing for the Baroness when she comes.
But Father doesn't like us to sing.
Perhaps we can change his mind. Now, what songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
No.
Well, let's not lose any time. We must learn.
But how?
Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start.
When you read, you begin with
A, B, C.
When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi. The first three notes just happen to be do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Let's see if I can make it easier.
Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling tread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. Oh, oh, oh.
Do.
A deer, a female deer.
Re.
A drop of golden sun.
Mi.
A name I call myself.
Fa.
A long, long way to run.
So, a needle pulling tread.
La, a note to follow. So, tea,
A drink with jam and bread.
that will bring us back to do.
A deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling tread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread.
That will bring us back to do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, so do.
Now, children,
Do, re, mi, fa, so are only the tools which are used to build a tune. Once you have these notes in your head, you can sing a million different tunes by mixing them up, like this.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re.
Can you do that?
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
Now put it all together.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
Good.
But it doesn't mean anything.
So we put in words. One word for every note, like this.
When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything.
When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Do, a deer, a female deer,
re,
a drop of golden sun,
mi,
a name I call myself,
fa,
a long way to run. So I need a willing friend, I know to follow some. Tea, I drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to dawn. Don't rain me water, floating through, don't be lost, don't want me rain. Don't me so, re fa fa, la ti ti. Don't me so, re fa fa, la ti ti.
When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Do,
a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself, far a long way to run. So I need a pulling trend, law I know to follow song. Tea I drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to so do la fa mi do fa. So do la ti la so
ti do.
so do.
Meanwhile, the captain has returned home with the Baroness Schrader. Their relationship developed when the captain spent time in Geneva, most of which was spent in the glittering parties that she hosted.
And wherever the Baroness is, her dear cousin, the self-proclaimed sponge, Max, is never far behind. But the children love their Uncle Max.
Oh, I do love it here. It's so peaceful. How can you leave it as often as you do?
Oh, I need to be madly active, I suppose. Activities are just a life filled with purpose.
Could it be running away from memories?
Or perhaps just searching for a reason to stay?
Oh, I hope that's why you've been coming to Vienna so often. Or were there other distractions there?
Oh, I hardly call you a mere distraction, darling.
Well, what would you call me, Gail?
Lovely, charming, witty, graceful, a perfect hostess. And you're going to hate me for this. In a way, my savior.
Oh, how unromantic.
Well, I would be an ungrateful wretch if I did not admit that it was you who brought some meaning back to my life. Still eating, Max? Must be unhappy.
Oh dear, I love rich people. I love the way they live. I love the way I live when I'm with them.
I wonder where the children are.
Obviously, they must have heard I was coming and have gone into hiding.
I was hoping to be here to welcome you. Max, do step out of character for a moment and try to be charming.
Well, what? Have you made up your mind yet? Do I hear wedding bells?
Dreaming madly, Max, but not necessarily for me.
What kind of talk is that?
I'm terribly fond of Gail, and I will not have it join with us.
But I'm a child. I love toys. Now, tell me everything. Tell Max every wincy, tinsy, intimate, disgusting detail.
Well, let's just say I'm here on approval.
Aha! On approval! How can you miss that?
When Gail's wife died, she left him with a terrible heartache.
And when your husband died, he left you with a terrible wealth. Now, look here. I'm terribly fond of you and Gail. That's why I want to see you both happily married. We must keep all that lovely money in the family. Oh, Gail, I'll just go and get some more lemonade.
This is Baroness Schrader, and these are my children.
How do you do?
All right, go inside, dry off, clean up, change your clothes, and report back here immediately. Fräulein, you will say. Please.
Audit. Better go up and see what Max is up to.
Now, Fräulein, I want a truthful answer from you.
Yes, Captain.
Is it possible, or could I have just imagined, have my children by any chance been climbing trees today?
Yes, Captain.
I see. And where, may I ask, did they get these?
Play clothes.
Oh, is that what you call them?
I made them from the drapes that used to hang in my bedroom.
Drapes?
They still have plenty of fur left. The children have been everywhere in them.
Do you mean to tell me that my children have been roaming about Salzburg, dressed up in nothing but some old drapes?
Mm-hmm. And having a marvelous time.
They have uniform.
Straight jackets, if you'll forgive
I
me.
will not forgive you for that.
Children cannot do what they're supposed to do when they have to worry about spoiling their precious clothes.
I haven't heard them complain yet.
They wouldn't dare. They love you too much. They fear you too much.
I don't want to discuss my children in this manner.
Well, you've got to hear from someone. You're never home long enough to...
I said I don't want to hear any more from you.
I know you don't. But you got to. Now take listen.
No, you don't say one
There's
about
a
her.
girl. And one of these days, you'll wake up. She's a woman. And you won't even know her. And Frederick is a boy. He wants to be a man like you. But there's no one to show him how.
Don't you dare tell me about my son.
Brigida could tell you about him. If you let her get close to you, she notices everything. And Kurt,
Fräulein,
pretend he's tough, just to show how hurt he is. When you brush him aside.
That's enough.
The way you do all of them.
I don't want to hear.
Louisa, I don't know. But someone's got to find out about her.
I said I will do.
And the little ones are only wanting to be loved. Oh, please, Captain. Love them. Love them all.
I said I will not have you talking like this about my children.
I have not finished yet, Captain.
Oh, yes, you are, Captain. Fräulein, now, you will pack your things this minute and return to the Abbey. What's that?
It's singing.
I realize it's singing. But who is singing?
The children.
The children?
I taught them something to sing for the Baroness.
My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that flies from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like the chime that flies from the church on the breeze, to laugh like the brook when it trips and falls over stones on its way, to sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray.
I go to the
my heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing one
Edelweiss. Gail, you never told me how enchanting your children are.
Now, children, I've got something for you from Vienna.
Yes!
Thanks.
Fräulein, I behaved badly. I apologize.
I'm far outspoken. It's one of my worst faults.
Yes, you were right. I don't know my children.
There's still time, Captain. They want so much to be close to you.
You brought music back into the home. I'd forgotten. Fräulein, I want you to stay. I ask you to stay.
If I could be of any help?
You already have. More than you know.
High on the hill was a lonely covert, lay with a lay with a lay ho. Loud was the voice of the lonely covert, lay with a lay with a loo. Folk in the town was a quite remote hut, lay with a lay with a lay ho. Lusty and clear from the golders trod hut, lay with a lay with a loo. Oh ho, lay with a lay ho, oh ho, lay with a lay, oh ho, lay with a lay ho, lay with a lay ho, lay. The prince on the bridge of the castle mounted, lay with a lay with a lay hoo. Men on the road with a load to tote hut, lay with a lay with a loo. Men in the midst of the table tote hut, lay with a lay with a lay hoo. Men drinking beer with a foam of floated, lay with a lay with a loo.
One little girl in a pale pink coat hut, lay with a lay with a lay hoo hoo. She yelled back to the lonely goat hut, lay with a lay with a loo.
Soon her mama with a gleaming gloat hut, lay with a lay with a lay hoo hoo. What a duet of a girl and goat hut, lay with a lay with a loo.
One little girl in a pale pink goat hood.
Lay-o-lay-o-lay-hoo-hoo.
She unpacked to the lonely goat hood.
Lay-o-lay-o-loo. Soon her mama with a gleaming gloat hood. Lay-o-the-lay-o-the-lay, What to do it for a girl and goat hood.
Lay-o-the-lay-o-loo.
Soon the duet will become a trio. Olay, olay, olay,
Of course you can, darling.
Well done, Fräulein. I really am very, very much impressed.
They are your children, Captain.
My dear, is there anything you can't do?
I'm not sure I'll make a very good nun.
Oh. Well, if you have any problems, I'll be happy to help you.
Attention, attention, everyone. Today, after a long and desperate search, I have found another entry to the Salzburg concert.
Congratulations, Max. And who are you exploiting this time?
You guess who?
Say, Ignatius Choir?
Guess again.
A chamber choir?
No.
Clockman Choir?
Then tell us, Uncle Max.
A singing group, all in one family. You'll never believe it.
What a charming idea! And whose family, Max?
Yours, of course.
Yes.
They'll be the talk of the festival. And what's so funny?
You are, Max. You know, you are very funny and very expensive.
But they'll be sensational.
No.
It's a wonderful idea. Fresh and original.
Max, my children will not sing in public.
Well, they can win if they try.
All right, children. Who shall we hear from next? The vote is unanimous, Captain.
I don't understand.
I told him a long time ago that you're quite good.
No. That was very long time ago.
Oh, please, Father, please.
All right.
Every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me. Small and wide, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
Anytime you say the word, Gail, you'll be the part of my act. The One Trap Family Singers.
I have a wonderful idea. Gail, let's fill this house with music. You throw a grand and glorious party while I'm here.
Yes. Pardon?
Yes.
Yes. I think it's high time I meet all your friends here in Salzburg.
All right, children. Now it's time to go to bed. Now say good night.
Good night, Father. Good night, Uncle Max. Good night, Baroness. It will be my best party, Father.
During the party that the captain hosts, in order to introduce his friends to his love interest, the Baroness, the usually serious captain cannot help but be charmed by the contagious personality of Maria. The two discover that they have fallen in love with each other.
I think it's time to say goodnight.
We got a special song prepared, right?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the children of Captain Von Trapp wish to say goodnight to you.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo. Cuckoo. Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night.
I hate to go and leave this pretty sight.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu.
Adieu, adieu to you and you and you.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen.
I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne. Yeah?
No.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
I leave, I heave and sigh and say goodbye, goodbye. I'm glad to go, I cannot tell a lie.
I flit, I float, I fleetly flee, I fly. The sun has gone to bed, and so must I. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye,
Maria, please stay on for dinner. I insist.
I'm not suitably dressed.
You can change. We'll wait.
I'll help you.
It's very kind of you to offer and help me, Baroness.
The pleasure is mine, Maria.
I don't think I have anything appropriate.
Now, where is that lovely little thing you were wearing the other day when the captain couldn't keep his eyes off you?
Keep his eyes off me?
Come, my dear. We are women. Don't pretend you don't notice. The way he looks into your eyes. And you were blushing in his arms when you were dancing with him just now.
But that's not true.
Surely you don't notice the way he looks into your eyes. Come, my dear.
We are women.
We are women.
The captain notices everything and anything.
The captain notices everything and anything.
There's no need to feel defensive, Maria. You're quite attractive, you know. The captain would hardly be a man if he didn't notice you.
Baroness, I hope you're joking.
I'm not joking.
I've never done a thing too.
You don't have to. There's nothing more irresistible to a man than a woman who's in love with him.
In love with him?
What makes it so nice? Is he thinks he's in love with you?
That's not true.
Surely. You don't notice. The way he looks into your eyes. And you were blushing in his arms when you were dancing with him just now. Don't take it to heart. He'll get over it soon enough. I should think men do, you know.
Then I should go. I mustn't stay here.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No. Yes. Please don't say a word about this to the captain.
I wouldn't dream of it. Goodbye, Maria. I'm sure you'll make a very fine nun.
Maria returns to the abbey, leaving behind 7 very distressed children. Though the Baroness tries to win the children's affection, they are inconsolable without Maria. They are further depressed by the announcement that the captain plans to marry the Baroness.
I'm Liesel. We, my brothers and sisters, want to see Fräulein Maria.
Fräulein Maria? Oh, Maria! Wait here, please.
Yes. I'm Sister Margarita. I understand that you've been inquiring about Maria.
We've got to see her.
I'm afraid you can't.
Oh, but we've got you.
She's our governor. She left without even saying goodbye. Please, sister.
All he wants to do is to talk to her.
I'm very sorry, children, but Maria is in seclusion. She hasn't been seeing anyone.
She'll see us. I know. She will.
I want to show her my finger. Oh, some other time. Dear, I'll tell her that you were here. Now come along, children.
What was it all about, Sister Margarita?
The Von Trapp children, Reverend Mother, they wanted to see Maria.
Has she spoken yet? Has she told you anything?
She hasn't said a word, Reverend Mother, except in her prayer.
Poor child.
It's strange. She seems happy to be back here, and yet she's unhappy too.
Perhaps I have been wrong in leaving her too long. Please bring her to me, even if she's not ready.
Yes, Reverend Mother.
Maria? You've been unhappy. Oh, I'm sorry. Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back, Mother. I left.
Sit down, Maria. Tell me, what happened?
I was frightened.
Frightened? Were they unkind to you?
Oh no, I was confused. I've never felt that way before. I couldn't stay. I know that here I'll be away from it and I'll be safe.
Maria, our abbey is not to be used as an escape. What is it you can't face?
I can't face him again.
Him? Captain Boncha. Are you in love with him?
I don't know. I don't know. I was there on God's errand. I couldn't have asked for anything else. It's unfair, Reverend Mother. I'm ready to take my vows.
Maria, you have a great capacity to love. You must find out.
But I pledge my life to God. I pledge my life to His service.
To love this man doesn't mean you love God less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh, Mother, you can't ask me to do that. Please let me stay. I promise.
These walls were not built to shut out problems. You have to face them. You have to live a life you were born to live.
Maria returns to the trap villa. The Baroness, finally unable to deny the captain's true feelings, gracefully bows out. The captain and Maria get married. While the captain and Maria are on their honeymoon, the Enclus takes place and the Nazis occupy Austria.
Max! Have nothing to do with it, Gail.
Father! We didn't expect you so soon.
Why didn't you telephone us?
We tried to, but...
Hello! We came back as fast as we could. We missed all the noise you people make in the morning, telling each other to be quiet.
Oh, look, Father. Maria? Mother? We're going to sing the festival tonight. Here's the program.
Surprise, surprise. More surprises in terrace.
Yes!
Look, Gail, I would have told you, but I had to make the last minute decision. I was fortunate to enter them all. Max. They are the talk of the festival. Max. 7 children in one family. Max. Somehow I recall having told you that my children will not sing in public.
Darling, can't you please just this once?
Come on, Gail, at least for Austria. Austria? There is no Austria. Okay. At least they have allowed us to have it peacefully. You can at least be grateful for that. Grateful? You, Max, sometimes I don't believe I know you.
Father, I forgot. This is for you.
Maria? We have to at least pretend to work for these people. You must convince him.
Max, I can't ask him to be less than he is.
If that's the case, then I'll talk to him. If the children don't sing at the festival, it will be a reflection on Austria.
Berlin, I am offered a commission in the Navy. I have been requested to accept it immediately and report to the naval base at Kraman Harbor tomorrow.
I knew something like this would happen, but I didn't think it'd be so soon.
To refuse them would be fatal for all. And working for them would be unthinkable. Get the children together. Don't say anything that will make them worry. Just get them ready. We have to leave Austria. And this house tonight.
That evening, while fleeing the trap villa, the family is spotted by the stormtroopers. They explain that they are merely on the way to perform at the local Salzburg festival. They then appear and sing under the watchful eye of the Nazis. Their plan to flee after the final number is discovered by the Nazis. The Von Trapps escape and hide in the abbey.
Reverend Mother, we didn't realize we will put you in this danger.
No, Maria. It is unlikely that they would come here.
Mother Abbess, can we borrow your caretaker's car?
Our cars will be of no use. I've been listening to the wireless. All borders have just been closed.
All right. The border's closed. We will drive up to the mountain and go over the other side on foot.
The children?
They'll be all right. We will help them.
We can do it without help, Father.
Maria, you will not be alone. I will lift my eyes to the hills, and from there will come help.
Yes, Mother.
May God bless you all. Now come, follow me.
I'm scared. Me too. Mother, would it help if we sang about our favorite things?
No, darling. This is one time. It will not help. Now be very quiet. Shh. Hold tight.
Wait! Maria, children,
It's you that we want, not them. Natural step. Roll shoot.
you're only a boy. You don't really belong to them.
Stay where you are.
Come away with us.
I'll kill you.
Now give that to me, Ralph.
I'll kill you.
Ralph. You'll never be one of them.
Lieutenant! Lieutenant! Lieutenant!
The Nazis cannot get their vehicle started as the nuns have removed the vital parts.
The worn-trapped family crossed the Austrian mountains to freedom in Switzerland, where they can perform to the world and remain true to their ideals.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. Good night.
I hate to go and leave this pretty sight.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu.
Adieu, adieu, to you and you and you.
cannot tell a lie. I flit, I float, I fleetly flee, I fly. The sun has gone to bed, and so must I. So long, farewell, afraid a ship, goodbye, goodbye.
Looking back 100 years, mountain like you stand so tall. Young minds to teach and help realize Don Bosco's dream to one and all.
Much have we gone through, the attainments we have won with Saint Anthony.